Welcome back to another English lesson. This is going to be more of a vlog style English lesson because you are going to come with me to Massachusetts and then eventually to New York City. But it's kind of late right now. We're getting a late start. I mean, you really can't see anything out there. And when I mean a late start, it's late for me. I might disappear, but it's almost 6 o'clock and it's completely dark. But the reason we are getting such a late start is that I worked today. If this is your first time here, I am an English teacher in the United States, and my wife is also, but she had something called parent-teacher conferences. I will explain that once I get all of my luggage into it's a rental car. Got to get the fan in there. We need a fan to sleep at night. Parent-teacher conferences. A couple times a year, teachers will stay late after school. She has to stay at school until 7 p.m. to meet with all of her students' parents. Yeah, they do it a couple times a year. My school does too. We had ours a couple weeks ago, just in case the parents want to talk to us to see face-to-face how their children are doing in our class. The next time I see you, I might be at our hotel in Massachusetts, or I may stop and talk to you along the way. We made it. Fairfield Inn, I think we're at. This camera isn't waterproof, but after a grueling 2 hours of driving, yeah, it was grueling. We're finally here. There was a horn in the background, but I'm going to record this hotel English lesson tomorrow morning, okay? Because it is just nasty out, raining the whole way, windshield wipers going the entire time. Plus it's a little too dark to see anything, but I'm going to get some sleep and I'll see you in the morning. It's the next morning. Maybe you can tell the sun is shining brightly. Unfortunately, it's a little brisk out here. It's another way to say it's a little cold, but the sun looks like it is going to be shining today. The weather should be pretty good. We are going into the city today. It's another way to say you're going to visit New York City. Some people, at least in the Northeast, I think, of the United States, will call New York City just the city. What I'm trying to do is get over to my rental car to show you what it looks like during the day. There are still some puddles on the ground because it was really raining quite a bit. I think I said that last night. It was raining quite a bit on the ride down here. But this is the rental car in the daytime. Still lots of drops on it, but it looks like it has had a nice wax job. Unlike my cars at home, I don't really take care of them that much. Like I said, I'm not a car guy. I don't know much about cars. I just know this one was new and it was pretty cheap. And it has Massachusetts license plates. Yeah, where I'm from in Maine, we often say that the people in Massachusetts don't know how to drive. I'm staying at the Fairfield Inn. It was a Thursday night last night. It costed me $111, which wasn't too bad. King size bed. The bed was kind of hard, but I slept pretty well. Oh, what's over here? It's very early still in the morning. This business is not going to be open, but it looks like there is a spa, which makes me think you could get your nails done there? No, maybe not. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it says acupuncture and body work. So acupuncture is done with needles. Put needles in the body, And maybe Body Works, there are massages maybe you can get, but I don't think you can get your hair done or your nails done. And they served a good breakfast here. I will take some video of that and I will show it while I'm talking here. But they had yogurt, they had eggs, which is what I had. And I think I had a piece of toast with peanut butter. If I wanted to, I could go across the street and get some Dunkin' Donuts. But look at, Dunkin' Donuts is very popular for coffee. I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a big line at the drive-through window. So that's maybe one reason why I don't get Dunkin' Donuts that often. You're always waiting in line in the morning, and it's quite expensive. And I don't drink a lot of coffee. All right, also, the room right now is probably a little messy because we unpacked all of our clothes. Jamie and I just carried a backpack each. We are going to leave our car at the train station in Connecticut. I'll show you that. So we just have our backpacks, but everything is laid out. Showers have been taken. We have taken showers. So that is probably a little dirty in there, but I will show you what the room looked like before we got it all dirty. And then I'll see you when we are in Connecticut. How about that? Here's a look at our hotel room. The bed was fairly comfortable, a little hard. The bathroom was everything we wanted. It had shampoo, conditioner, body wash, plenty of towels to use. The breakfast was all right. Scrambled eggs in one pot. And over here, yeah, these are pork products, so be careful if you are staying at a hotel in the United States. A lot of pork, probably. Some oatmeal with some toppings there. And everybody's favorite, peanut butter. Americans love peanut butter. I don't think the rest of the world does. Plenty of bagels and muffins for breakfast. Yeah, the exercise room. I did not use it. After a 2-hour drive, we made it to the parking garage, and then we are going to try to get a ticket from this station here in Connecticut into New York City. We parked on the first floor, but we had to go all the way up to the 4th floor for what's called a pedestrian bridge. Pedestrian means a walker. And so you can walk across to the train station from here. But do you see that? Have you ever heard of the WWE, I think it's called? It used to be WWF. Well, their headquarters are here in Stamford, Connecticut. We just got our tickets. It was super easy. You can go to the kiosk. We'd call that thing a kiosk, where there's an actual person who will give you information and you can buy the ticket from him. He was super friendly. We need track 3. We are going back into Grand Central Station. Always a lot of people here. About 750,000 people use this station every day. It is the largest train station in the world, built back in 1871. All right, we just got a train into Grand Central Station. Now we need to take another train to our Airbnb. It's on the Long Island Railroad. They do have bathrooms on this train. Would you like to check out a bathroom on this train? Not bad. I think it's like a 30-minute train ride. I don't think I'll need the bathroom, but it's good to know that it's here if I do need it. Hey, it is the next day. I did not film because it was all rainy and pretty dark by the time we arrived here, but this is our Airbnb and it is in the borough of New York City called Queens. I think it's the only city that I can think of that has what we call boroughs. There's like Brooklyn, Staten Island. I don't know all the boroughs of New York City. I could probably look that up for you, but look at that. This is where we stayed. Brooklyn, Queens. I'm forgetting Staten Island. I'm forgetting two of them. But the place where we stayed is right downstairs. I'll show you that in a minute. But there's also a hot tub here. But we could only use it from the hours of 10 p.m. to midnight. And Jamie and I were in bed by that time. It was a long day for us. Let me check here. I can't use the hot tub now, but let's see what, I haven't been here yet. Ooh. The hot tub's over there. We'll take a look. But this is being shared with another family, so I don't want to dig around too much. Yeah, it would have been nice to come out here last night, but it was also raining too. So look at this, they must have children because it looks like we might call that a putting green for golf, a putting green. Yeah, so we're going to go into the city today. It's about, I think, a half an hour train ride. We're going to take the same train that we took yesterday. And we'll get into New York City and I will show you around there. But once Jamie is done getting ready, I'll show you what the downstairs looks like. And I have two words I'd like to teach you. Rickety, that will be the first one. And I forgot, what's the other one? Stuffy? It might be stuffy. I can talk about stuffy right now. It was a little hot last night. And stuffy means like it's a little hard to breathe, but it was stuffy down there. They have a dehumidifier running. I'll show you that in a minute. But last night it got a little stuffy, a little hot. Just the air felt hot. That's what stuffy is. I want to take a little tour of our Airbnb. It's a little tight getting in here. I'm already inside, but if two people, not sure if you can see that, but if two people are trying to come in, you can't. You have to do it one at a time. But they told me to leave the keys in this little white box when we check out. Oh, also, hot tub rules. Again, we didn't use the hot tub, unfortunately. Okay, rickety. I want to teach you that word. Rickety. That is a handrail, but like the screws are coming out of it. So when I first came here and I grabbed the handrail, I got quite a surprise because it was rickety. Rickety, just like that. It means it's not exactly stable. Like if you were crossing a rickety bridge, you might fall into the water. Somebody lives upstairs, but there is a padlock there, so they can't get down here. But let's go down. Be careful of the handrail here. It's a nice little place. Basement apartment, I think we would call it. And for the hot tub, they do have 2 robes, couple slippers. Remember when we visited, there might be some rocks on the ground. So you don't want to wear your shoes, but you don't want to be completely barefoot. So they provided slippers. They provided 2 towels here, which Jamie and I used when we took our showers, and then 2 extra towels for the hot tub. But you can only have a maximum of 2 guests staying here per night. So like my son, he is in New York City now, but he could not have stayed with us last night. He's getting done with his school, so he is going to meet us in New York City. Let's take a look. There's the bed. There's my camera equipment in my backpack. Hopefully you can hear me because there is a dehumidifier running. It gets wet down here, I'm sure. And there is a dehumidifier running. Dehumidifiers take moisture out of the air. Hang on, let me see. Can I shut that off real quick? Because we're not going to be here anymore. Hit the power button. Well, it's a little lower. I don't have my glasses on, so I could not read those buttons. All right, it's a little quieter now, but there is a kitchen here. Nothing left in the fridge, I don't think. It's a koozie. That was here before we got here. Koozie, we call it in English. It's designed to keep your drinks cold. Some more house rules there. No smoking, of course. Don't have to worry about that. Clean your feet to avoid dirt coming inside. Yeah, hot tub hours. Only 2 hours, and Jamie and I are both very old, so like I said, we were asleep. But it has pretty much anything you would need. There's some decorations there, some hearts when we came in. That was here already. Somebody left some type of beer. Yeah, everything you need. A little plant. They told us to leave the towels on the ground when we were done. There's a big mirror there. A couple wine glasses we did not use. Cute little setup here. Very nice bathroom. Shower. Nice shower head there. Yeah. Very nice. Would I stay here again? I probably wouldn't. It was just too stuffy last night. It's still quite hot. So I have a sweatshirt and a jacket on. But outside it's 40 degrees, so that is nice. Literally everything else is locked up. Yeah, right there. It's probably where they keep the cleaning supplies, but that isn't. Ooh. A lot of decorations. You can have it decorated pretty much for different occasions like graduations, honeymoons, birthday parties. But nice little place. Oh, this didn't work. I wanted this to work because we could have cooled it down. But and we're quite far from the city. $255 we paid for this place, which probably not that bad. But I probably wouldn't stay here again. All right, let's get into New York City and see what's going on there. I don't know if I really showed the neighborhood, but it's a cute neighborhood. Nice little houses here. I think it is probably pretty expensive to live here, being so close to New York City, but still has the feel of like a small neighborhood. Christmas is about a month away, and they have their Christmas wreaths up. Nice picket fences here. We would call those white fences, probably picket fences. And this road might be closed because of construction. But it is a Saturday, so I don't think anybody will be working. But it looks like they are tearing up the road. Not sure what they could possibly be doing here. Maybe working under the street for some reason. Maybe the water pipes or something. I don't know. I'm just an English teacher. But no, the road is not closed. You can still travel down this road, but whatever that big steel box is, it looks like it probably has to go back underground. Yeah, must be something to do with the water system. We just got to our hotel. It's called the Chelsea Savoy Hotel, And it's really early. It's like 10:30 in the morning, and check-in isn't until 3. But the man at the desk said we could leave our bags here, and if we wanted some coffee, use the bathroom, have some pastries. Let me show you what the lobby looks like. Got to pull. I say pull here too. So yeah, he let us leave our bags right here. Looks like a pretty nice hotel, only a half a mile away from Madison Square Garden, which is where we are going tonight for our concert. Yeah, looks like nice and old. Got a good time feeling. Look at these pastries, he said. Even though we are not staying here tonight, he said if we wanted some pastries, some bagels, some muffins, some juice, some water, I think we are going to like it here. Walking past Madison Square Garden, first built in 1879. It is called the world's most famous arena. I'm not sure if that is true, but the New York Knicks, a basketball team, plays here. Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee Company. This place was amazing. There was quite a long line here, but in New York City, things are very efficient. Things work really well, so we didn't have to wait that long for our bagel. But look at all of those cream cheeses. You can see my thumb in the picture for a little bit. Sorry about that. I went with the pumpkin cream cheese. There's the bagel. I got an everything bagel with pumpkin cream cheese. They filled that bagel with cream cheese. Very famous store in New York City, and there are others around the country, known for the Thanksgiving Day Parade. There you can see a shot of Empire State Building, nicely decorated for Christmas. This is the inside of the store. You could buy some perfume there. And I'm going up the escalator, and I just fell. I was trying to get the shot, and I fell. Now we're going into the subway to get to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, but we walked through Central Park, and it was an absolutely beautiful day. Looks like these people were playing flag football. So it's like American football, but nobody is tackling because they're not wearing equipment. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York is massive, and it's a really long title for the museum, so you might just hear it called the Met. But this was their section for ancient Egypt, and that structure was originally in Egypt. It was brought here brick by brick. And in English, we call that writing hieroglyphics. You'll see a really good shot of hieroglyphics here. And we ended the day at a concert. My favorite band, Dave Matthews Band, played my favorite song. It's called The Stone.